the communication console. If that person says something, that console lights up in their part of the room, and then the flight director talks. And so you can see who's talking to who and about what. And you can see them work through these very difficult problems. And it's not, they did all the actions that were expected, even though they didn't quite understand why these things were happening, partly because the data was confusing. And the data was confusing because the engines have two brains, a really smart brain, and then a sort of downgraded brain when things are tough. The two problems actually kind of cancel each other out. And that is why we all walked away from that ascent. And it's known as the most dangerous ascent in the history of the space shuttle program. They spoke perfect English, but actually that was really my first thing to learn about being on this crew was that, this was a picture of all of us excited about going to space. Right? And I think it's really, it's kind of this extreme thing where when you are, 6 people on a space station, it's really clear that no one else is coming and you are all you have and you have to make the best of it. But I think there is such a direct parallel to so many situations here on Earth, and no question there's a parallel to how it must feel, and I don't know how it feels. You fly everywhere, and I was pleased that the spacecraft that went up today, the new SpaceX Dragon, is called Grace. That is my middle name. I am not like that, right? And so for me to fly around and have all my things flying around and not be dropping them and tripping on them and all those kinds of things. This picture, there's a lot in this picture. This is me, I'm on the station, of course, capturing the second ever supply ship to be captured from the space station with the robotic arm.
We have a question. What has been your most successful failure in life?
Well, it is a story that I tell in the book, which is, candidly in the smaller audience. It wasn't simple to be on a crew with Dima for me, and at the same time, we spent more than 2 years training together, closer to 3, and along with Paolo and Espoli from Italy. And Paolo and I, it's not the right way to solve every problem like this, but he just had never worked with women and he couldn't hear my questions. But you could hear Paolo's questions. And actually, shockingly, Paolo and I had pretty much the same questions. And so I would be like,